I'm going to be explaining these questions. What time of the year can you see Scorpius? You can see Scorpius is a summer constellation. So in August, July, or June, as you can see here, you can see Scorpius. August, July, and June. It's in our universe in a box. You can see this is Scorpius right here. You can barely see it. And that's when you can see it. And during the summer, what constellations can you see in March? March is a spring. March is in spring. And so the spring constellations are Buddha's the ice cream cone, Ursa Major, and Leo the lion. So why can't you see Orion in the summer? So we're gonna go to winter where you can see Orion. So January you can see Orion right there. And so you're looking at Orion because when it's nighttime. But if I turn this and turn this around and this is summer, I can see all of the summer constellations, but I can't see the winter constellations because I'm turned around because the Earth orbits the sun, so it's gonna go in different places. Watch. See, that's one full orbit around the sun. So, what evidence do you have that the Earth orbits the sun? My evidence is that the Earth orbits the sun because that's the only way you can basically explain why the star how why can't you see like these summer constellations in the winter? Why? So that's basically what explain how you know that the Earth revolves around orbits the sun using evidence from today's lesson. Um, As I said before, I know that it orbits around the sun because that's the only way to explain the different constellations at different points in the year or at different months. So, explain when it is daytime on Earth, we are facing the sun and we see no stars other than the sun, and show how when it is nighttime on Earth, we are facing away from the sun and we can see stars. Because the sun is so powerful and it's so close to us that in the daytime you can't see. There's still stars there, but you can't see them because um, in the daytime, the sun like overpowers. It's so bright that it's not. Its sun is not the brightest star, but since it's closer, so that's why we can see it. And so but when we're in but so that's why, and it's brighter and it seems to be brighter, so it like overpowers somehow like the other stars. And when it's nighttime, the sun is on the other side of the earth. Like if you were standing like if you were standing right here, and this part of the Earth's having day, and this part of the Earth's having nighttime. And in the night, you're facing away from the sun, so that's why it's so dark. And so that's why we can see all the other stars. Explain how stars are visible at different times of the year. Again, different stars or constellations are visible at different times of the year because of the Earth's orbiting around the sun. So that's why you can see different constellations. Explain how, as Earth orbits the sun, the same stars are visible at the same point in the orbit. Because, okay, so pretend you're in September, or yeah, we're September. So pretend you're in September. It's right here. So pretend you're in September. Then whole 3 months passes. You're in June. you can see different constellations, and then a whole half a year you're going, and then you're back in September again, and you can see the same constellations because you can. It's basically you're going into the same exact place in the Earth, even though the stars move a little bit, but you can barely see that. So that's all I learned.